The word of God says, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes out from the mouth of God. It is thus asserted that the word of God constitutes the food for the Christian today. As in the natural sphere, so it is in the spiritual. The desire or appetite for food, which is the proper support for each respectively, is a sign of natural and spiritual health. Attention to diet is becoming more and more recognized as necessary to the nutrition and growth. A low condition of bodily health is produced by the lack of attention to the laws of nature as to suitable diet. A low condition of spiritual health is produced by improper feeding or the neglect of necessary food, which is the word of God. And the end is resorting to all many modern fashions, unusual methods, and widely advertised schemes in the religious world in the attempt to remedy the inevitable result. The root of all the evils which abound in the spiritual sphere at the present day lies in the fact that the word of God is not fed upon, digested, and assimilated as it ought to be. If we then ask why this is the case, the answer is the Bible is not enjoyed because the Bible is not understood. The methods and the rules by which alone such an understanding may be gained are not known or followed. Hence, the Bible is a neglected book. Philip addressed a question to the Ethiopian eunuch in Acts chapter 8 and in verses 30 and 31, which is still needed greatly today. He said to the Ethiopian eunuch, "Do you understand what you're reading?" And he answered, "How can I, without some help?" It becomes imperative to know that in scriptures, certain principles are laid down and each is illustrated by applying them to certain passages by way of examples. The Bible contains all we can ever know about God, hence the advice to study. C.S. Lewis says, and I quote, "It may be hard for an egg to turn into a bird. It will be a jolly sight harder for a bird to learn to fly while remaining an egg. We are like eggs at present, and you cannot go on indefinitely being just an ordinary and decent egg. We must be hatched or go bad." Enjoy.